Hey everybody, it's Jeff from New York, and today we're mid-strip in Las Vegas. We're going to check out the High Roller. The High Roller is that Ferris wheel in the middle of the strip that kind of takes over the skyline with the Stratosphere on one end and the Luxor Pyramid on the other. Hold on tight. The High Roller is located at the very end of the Linq Promenade, or Promenade, depending upon where you come from, which is sandwiched between the Linq Hotel and the Flamingo Hotel, which are both owned by Caesars. And as a matter of fact, the High Roller itself is owned by Caesars Entertainment. Soar 550 feet above the center of the Las Vegas Strip on the High Roller, the world's tallest observation wheel, with sweeping 360-degree views of the Las Vegas Valley and the Strip. The wheel takes about 30 minutes to complete one revolution and features 28 spacious cabins to accommodate guests. As we work our way to the platform, hold on tight again. I did a video on the High Roller at dusk and at nighttime, so I'll put a link to that video down below in the description. But I wanted to do one in the daytime to see what it was like all the way up there during broad daylight. One little caveat to my trip here today is that it looks a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit foggy outside, and of course fog doesn't exist in Las Vegas. So I guess it's haze, and well, that's exactly what it is. I came during the California wildfires, and some of that haze was heading over to Las Vegas. It didn't smell, it didn't bother my breathing, it just looked a little bit foggy, but it was worse earlier in the morning. So let's get ready to ride this really tall bad boy, shall we? The last video I made on the High Roller observation wheel, there was a comment from the guy that's letting people off here saying, "Hey dude, that was me that let you off that observation wheel." So he was kind of surprised to see himself. So if you're watching this one, guy, well, leave another comment. While the attraction is open, I don't think it ever stops. You just get on and off as it's going by. And it doesn't seem to deter as far as people with handicap issues or anything like that. It goes so slowly that it's really not an issue. I guess once in a while they have to stop it for one reason or another. And I don't think it runs at all while the attraction's closed. But again, never stops under most circumstances. I always thought it would be cool if this thing came off its supports and rolled all the way to California. My friends are always reminding me that I must have been dropped on my head as a baby. And then sometimes I ponder, how far could this wheel go if it made one revolution down the Las Vegas Strip? So say we started at the New York. One revolution, would it take it to the Aria? Would it take it to the Bellagio? Would it take it to perhaps Fashion Show Mall or even the Stratosphere? I don't think it would go that far, but these are the weird things I ponder once in a while. Regardless, I would stay out of its way if it was rolling down the Las Vegas Strip. Thank you. And once these doors closed, I can't help feel like a goldfish. The monitors overhead initially tell you all about the wheel. Later on it goes into Las Vegas history and stuff like that, but lots of interesting information. And unfortunately, it doesn't tell you how far one rotation would take it down the Las Vegas Strip or if the wheel would make it all the way to the California coast, but good information nonetheless. Now, some of these cabins offer a open bar, which is currently unavailable, but hopefully that'll be opening up again soon. And they call it the happy half hour because, once again, it takes 30 minutes to make a complete rotation. The website says you can upgrade your views to a party with an open bar cabin. A happy half hour ticket includes one 30-minute rotation in a cabin with an open bar and a bartender to serve up the fun. I'll go over pricing in a little bit. And as we leave the boarding platform, you see the Linq on the left and the Flamingo, the white building, on the right with the pink windows, of course. Directly in front of us is the Las Vegas monorail, which is currently closed. It declared bankruptcy not too long ago, I believe, but was purchased, so we'll see what happens to that in the near future. And until we get a little bit higher, we're going to see a lot of parking garages because, well, obviously they're behind all the hotels and casinos, which is where we are now. Why would they put parking garages on the strip? They wouldn't, so here we are. Off in the distance, the closest building would be Harrah's, and behind that is the Venetian, and behind that is the Palazzo. And as we look east, you can see the cool high roller shadow on the building underneath us. And off in the distance, you see the mountains that surround the Las Vegas Valley. Couldn't see them this morning with all the haze. They're starting to come out now. And I can tell you later in the afternoon, it was just a beautiful Vegas day here with beautiful sunshine once again. That big white diagonal pole is actually a support structure for the observation wheel that we're riding right now. If you look in the center of the frame here, you'll see those 5 wires. They run both sides of this observation wheel, and those are actually the lights that light this up beautifully all night long. Even when the ride's not running, it's lit up all night long with an ever-changing light show. And the wheel remains lit all night long even when the ride's closed down. And again, you do see a lot more during the daytime here on the observation wheel, but I do suggest you check out the observation wheel at dusk video. It's really beautiful to see this thing lit up, especially from inside the car. This is Mitzi, the Rubber Ducky Showgirl, who shows up on all my Vegas videos. As most of you know, there are hidden mascots, or some of you call them Easter eggs, in my videos. Mitzi shows up in all the Vegas ones. Sometimes she's easy to spot, other times she's quite elusive, so keep your eyes open while watching the video. If you spot her, note the time in the comments below, and if you're the first one, you'll get a shout out on an upcoming video. This particular view, you see Harrah's on the right, the Linq directly in front of us, the Flamingo to the left, and all the way in the background above the Linq, you'll see Caesar's Palace. All Caesar's properties. Caesar's definitely dominates this area of the Las Vegas Strip. If you look to the left, you can see the hub of this huge wheel, and that pretty much tells us that we're about halfway up at this point. Directly ahead again is the Flamingo, and if you look a little closer, you can see the Flamingo Pool complex over there with the palm trees and the beautiful blue water. The pools at the Flamingo are a subject of another video on this channel. As a matter of fact, all these hotels and casinos are available on the New York channel if you're interested in finding out more about them. I've been to Vegas many times, and every time I'm here, every day seems sunny and beautiful or sunny and very hot, one or the other, but it's always sunny. Unfortunately today, like I said, this fog or this smog is actually smoke from the California wildfires, which is actually hundreds of miles away. I was here for a week, and this is really the only day that I saw it, and I have to tell you, it actually kept the temperature much lower than normal because I guess it was blocking the sun somewhat. And a quick shout out to Jarvis Landry 14, who spotted Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl in my last video, which was the 3 breakfast reviews here on the Las Vegas Strip. And I'm not sure if I gave her a shout out for the Cosmo video, but congratulations to Sheila Shundy, who found Mitzi the Rubber Ducky Showgirl in the Cosmopolitan walkthrough video, which was right before that 3 breakfast review video. Congratulations, guys, and keep looking for those mascots. Here on the extreme left, you can see the Venetian, the Palazzo, and beyond that, the Wynn and Encore. Okay, I'm going to do my best here. The building in front of us, as I mentioned several times, is the Flamingo, the white U-shaped building. To the left of that is Bally's, and to the left of Bally's is the Paris Hotel and Casino. Directly across from the Paris Hotel and Casino is the Bellagio, and to the left of the Bellagio, those 2 black towers, is the Cosmopolitan, the Boulevard Tower and the Chelsea Tower of the Cosmopolitan. And directly in front of the Flamingo, to the right of the Bellagio, is Caesar's Palace. Got that? And as we look in the other direction, I believe we're looking southeast now. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's the direction we're looking. The McCarran Airport is all the way off in the distance. It's actually much closer than people think to the Strip. You can actually walk to the airport if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you good. And beyond that, beyond those mountains, about 170 miles is the Grand Canyon. Guess what? Several videos on the Grand Canyon on this channel. Check them out. And you can see here we're almost at the tippity top. And directly ahead you can see the Mirage. I believe that's the first time we're seeing the Mirage from up here. And to the right of the Mirage, directly across from the Venetian and Palazzo, you can see a corner of the Treasure Island, or now known as the TI. And to the right of the TI, directly above the Venetian from this vantage point, the Trump Resort. And when you can see the cars to the left and right of you, that pretty much means you're at or close to the tippity top of this observation wheel. And in a moment they'll begin the countdown to let you know when you're at the top.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you've made it to the top. 550 feet above the Las Vegas Strip.
I really don't think you can hear what they're saying over the PA system, but they're saying that you've made it to the top at 550 feet. You're an official high roller now. You're not only higher than the Statue of Liberty down the street here at the New York, but you're higher than the actual real Statue of Liberty back east in Manhattan. You are higher than the fake Eiffel Tower, which is right to the left of us here, but not as high as the actual Eiffel Tower in Paris, France. If you look closely over the roof of the Flamingo in front of us, right in front of the Bellagio, you'll see a fountain show going on. So just a few more things about the High Roller itself. They do special events in groups, so you can celebrate your special occasion or enjoy a night out with friends on the High Roller. You can book a VIP private cabin with customizable packages and experiences available, including bachelor, bachelorette parties, birthdays, family reunions, and so much more. They also do corporate events, from team building to client parties to convention receptions. You can host a business experience your guests will never forget when you schedule your next corporate event on the world's tallest observation wheel, the High Roller. Some of these special packages and special offers include the local special, in which Nevada residents always receive a 50% off the standard ticket price with a valid Nevada ID. A military special, so if you have your military ID on you, it's $5 off. A senior special, if you're 65 or older, you receive $5 off. And a student special, you receive half off with your U.S. student ID at the box office. And yes, you can do a high roller wedding. Take your special day to new heights. Book your wedding on the High Roller for a truly memorable Vegas ceremony. Choose from a number of VIP wedding cabin experiences. So, how much does the High Roller cost? Listen closely, people, because I know eventually there's going to be a comment in the comment section below saying, Jeff from New York, you never mention prices. I'm mentioning them right now. A daytime ride ticket is $23.50. A nighttime ride ticket is $34.75. If you have a youth ticket that's for someone 7 to 17, it's $8.50 for a daytime ride and $17.50 for a nighttime ride. And children under 6 ride for free. And like a lot of attractions in Vegas, if you buy your tickets online or from a phone app, you get the tickets a little bit cheaper. My suggestion is to get here a little bit before sundown. Just check with your phone what time sundown is. Get here about 15-20 minutes ahead of that, and you can get a daytime ride ticket. And while you're on the high roller, it will turn to nighttime while you're in that 30-minute window, and you get both a daytime view and a nighttime view, so that's a good tip. You'll also want to check with the office for hours if you plan on coming at a certain time, because Monday through Thursday are different hours than Friday through Sunday, and it depends on the time of the year, so just give them a call or check their website to find out exactly what their hours are. They always do close at midnight, though. Of course, during COVID, you do have to wear a mask. Outside drinks are permitted in the cabin. You can bring in drinks onto your cabin. However, glass, coolers, and cases are not permitted. And as I said, the high roller is 550 feet, making it the world's tallest observation wheel. It's 107 feet taller than the London Eye. And just keep in mind, no matter how hot it is outside, these cars are very comfortable. Even though they're mostly glass, they're air conditioned and very comfortable no matter what the weather outside. And the high roller also features a gift shop at the base of the wheel, including everything from t-shirts, keychains, and other fun souvenirs. We're going to take a walk through that on our way out. Don't forget to check out my book, 50 Attractions and Many Tips When Visiting Las Vegas. It's down at the bottom in the description of this video that you're watching. It's only $4.99, instantly downloaded to your computer, tons of pictures and fantastic tips if you plan on visiting Sin City. And as we head towards the base, a little Lazy Boy Blues high roller music to bring us down there. And don't go away, because we still have to visit that gift shop at the bottom. go, folks, your 30-minute ride on the High Roller Observation Wheel. It really is a fun ride, reasonable price, and a great way to see Las Vegas from up high. And now we're heading towards the gift shop, which is how you exit. There is no bypassing this gift shop, folks. You must exit through the gift shop. Isn't that convenient? But while we're walking towards there, you can just get a look at underneath this structure and how substantial all these support structures are down here. Alrighty, either close your eyes or whip out that credit card. And as we head towards and through the gift shop, I'm a little uncomfortable with the music playing in the background for copyright reasons, so I'm going to bring the background music way down for now. Hold on tight. Actually, let me throw on some shopping records on the old turntable that I don't have to worry about. So since I've gone on the observation wheel, the misters have been turned on now that we're off, and I don't know if that makes anything better down here in Las Vegas. The misters seem to just make hot air into hot and humid air. And the smog from the California fires that looked like it was lifting when I was getting on the observation wheel looks like it's getting worse now. It was on and off all day. It was just one day during my visit here, and now that I'm home editing videos in the New York area, the effects have actually reached the East Coast.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you for watching the New York channel. Please subscribe.
Ladies and gentlemen, Laverne and Shirley, I met them outside the Mirage during the volcano show. Super friendly. They got everything done in one take. You'll be seeing them more in upcoming New York videos. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like, comment, ask some questions, and most importantly, subscribe by clicking on the button on the left. You can visit all of my New York videos by clicking on the top right, or check out my videos on other favorite places to visit by clicking on the bottom right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you around the city.